Rosh Hashanah Daf Chav Daled, how's everybody doing? If the witness comes and he says, he saw the moon to the north, he saw the moon to the south, and we know that it's impossible because of the position of the sun, so his edus is not believed. According to Rashi, the moon, when it's mechudesh, right after the moilad, it's always in the southwestern part of the sky. So in the winter, when the sun is in the west and it's to the south, and he says that he saw the moon to the north of it, that's impossible. Or in the summer, when the sun is northwest and he says he saw the moon to the south, that's also impossible. We also ask the aid, what direction were the indentations of the moon facing? We asked the Eidim, how tall, how high up in the sky was it? If one aid says it was 2 sticks worth it, the other one says 3, that's okay, they're only off by 1. But if it's more than that, then we can't combine their aidos. However, we can use each aid individually with a third aid. If the Eidim say, we saw the reflection of the moon in the water, in glass, we saw it in the sky, in the clouds, or even they say, we weren't looking for it, we just happened to notice it for a moment. And then when we went to see it, we didn't see it anymore. We don't believe them. Why? Because that's not a complete eidos. Once Bezdin decides that they heard the proper eidos, they interrogated them correctly and properly, so then the Bezdin announces mekudosh. As it says in the pasuk, Vayidaber Moishe. Moishe Rabbeinu, the head of the Bezdin, he announces it. And the entire nation answers after them, Mekudesh, Mekudesh. Why twice? Because it says in the pasuk, Mikra'ei Kodesh, plural. And we also say in the pasuk, Tikru Oisam, Atem, Klal Yisrael is the one that announces it. Veheim, also another reason, because it's Lashon Rabbim, it's plural. The Tanakh says, regardless of the type of month, we always are Mekadesh the month, whether it's a Chas or a Malach. Reb Shimon says, the only time you Mekadesh something is Yovel, every 50 years, not months. Playmoy says, if it's a 29-day month, there's no need to be Mekadesh. The Mishnah tells us that Reb Gamliel had different depictions of different moons, different crescents and different positions in the sky to show the Eidim and say, did you see it like this, did you see it like that? Now we know that you can't build something that looks like the Beis HaMikdash, the Azara, the Heichal, the Ulam, and not even the Kalim, and not the Menorah, the Shulchan. There's a machlokes if the Menorah is made out of wood, if that's okay. And you cannot depict the Shamoshim of HaKadosh Baruch Hu, the moon, the sun, the stars. You can't depict a 4-faced parts of, in other words, the 4 malachim, the 4 kings of the different creatures, the human, the lion, the shark, all in one. You can't. And you can't depict a person because it says iti, oisi, the one that resembles b'mashal, kaviyachal, HaKadosh Baruch Hu, is a human being. So you can't depict that either. So the Gemara gives us a number of reasons why Reb Gamliel had these depictions. Number one is that he didn't create these depictions. He bought them off a guy. Or, if you want to teach somebody Torah, then you're permitted to do so. Now, the Gemara tells us we're not concerned that people think that perhaps he's worshipping the Avodah Zarah, the Levana as Avodah Zarah, because anything that protrudes out, there's such a chashash, like a ring that has a protrusion of a human being. And the reason is because there's so many people that come into Reb Gamliel, who's the Nasi, were not choshesh. Another reason the Gemara says, because it was like Lego. This moon came apart. When it comes apart, there's no chashash at all. Have a wonderful day.